We heard Sparta was on the warpath. We were eager to join forces.
If it is blood you seek, you're welcome to join us.
But you bring only this handful of soldiers against Xerxes? You see, I was wrong to expect Sparta's commitment to at least match our own.
Doesn't it? You, there. What is your profession?
I'm a Christian.
And you, Arcadian, what is your profession?
I'm a whole-tip hustler.
You?
I taught that melanin crap.
My brothers!
What is your profession?
When you hear them rap track with no hooks and real talk, it's us. Them WizeGuyz. When them lame dudes run out of shit to talk, then you're stuck. With who? With us. Them WizeGuyz bringing rain and thunder and turbulent times. Look up.
Look up.
Surprise, guys.
Into the BlackSon, the lyrical preacher. I share what I know, but I'm far from a teacher. I'm more like a seeker, run the hunt for the truth. Fuck the fork in the road. I walk with a spoon and dig my own path and walk the straight road. Karma is a bitch, ain't that how the saying goes? So I try to spread love like I got shares in Cupid. But don't take that for weakness, I'm not that stupid. I tend to act a fool like only the wise can. See, I'm blind here and deaf, I am a wise man. This is a fine plan to catch the mind that's sleeping. I done sow the seeds, now it's time for reaping. Retrospectively speaking, it's a mental harvest. And you couldn't see this coming if you owned the TARDIS. I'm trying to reach the furthest light years, the journey of infinite miles. We're starting right here.
When you hear them rap track with no hooks and real talk, it's us. Them WizeGuyz. When them lame dudes run out of shit to talk, then you're stuck. With who? With us. Them WizeGuyz bringing rain and thunder and turbulent times. Look up. Surprise, guys.
Dudes jacking my shit like heroin addicts. So now it's war kids, straight guerrilla tactics. Or presentation like fuck what the fact is. And what the fact is that these dudes need practice. I've got content and I can still lyrically backflip. Talk slip and I will quickly bust your lip. Solid snake plissken, dust man out and leave him missing. I'm a big whale fam, ain't no point fishing. I know that my demise is what you're wishing, but it ain't gonna happen fam because I'm on a mission. This is my statement, I spray shit up and make it fragrant. WizeGuyz takeover, it's no secret blood, it's blatant. Cost nothing to slay man, so you better pray Dan. Because my team don't play fam, do away man. If you tan you go and lay fam or blood clot burn. Buried or cremated fam, oh yeah you gon' learn.
When you hear them rap track with no hooks and real talk, it's us. Them WizeGuyz. When them lame dudes run out of shit to talk, then you're stuck. With who? With us. Them WizeGuyz bringing rain and thunder and turbulent times. Look up. Surprise, guys.
Survival of the fittest, and God as my witness. I never took it personally, for me it's just business. And they ain't got my interest, could never hold my interest. They're boring with their flow, selfish don't never invest. WizeGuyz breathe fire, we are the dragons. Theo on the mic, Peter's with my flow. My features brought the light, had them blinded by the glow. If you need a hot verse, let me know. Apartheid flow. Black ink suppressed by white paper. I scribbled out the blueprint, you decipher the caper. And they decide the danger whilst I worked in the plans. And God lost the most because he was holding my hand. And I've seen him, much of middle ones and zeros. Binary calculations, even ones but no heroes. I'm 8th ego, half man, quarter pain. Last 8's lyrics, I'm a wise guy, man.
When you hear them rap track with no hooks and real talk, it's us. Them WizeGuyz. When them lame dudes run out of shit to talk, then you're stuck. With who? With us. The WizeGuyz bringing rain and thunder and turbulent times. Look up. Surprise, guys.
How can you stop me when I take shots? Just like Rocky, I stand firm and speak clear. Handle man's properly, trespassing on my property, I'll be causing a mockery. Truth of the matter, you don't really want no perspective problems. G, I'm the rebel to the slave mind, saving from snake vines, not the savior of the scriptures. Slay sliverines as they slide by, or blow up to smithereens like Guy Fawkes tried. See me moving like the dark night on Guy Fawkes night. I'm down for the revolution by any means necessary. Start a riot on the streets by any means. I fight to be free, I fight for the dream. How can I fail if the word is my team? I speak truth to the blind that's yet to be seen. So grab some wood and some nooses if you know what I mean. Send the pirate politicians to the gallows. It's a WizeGuyz spring clean.
When you hear them rap track with no hooks and real talk, it's us.
The brethren will still be looking here to us, to the black to lead. And what will they see? They will see free men and freedom. And what the enemy will see is the flash of our cannons. They will hear the ring of our swords and they will know
17, 16. It's that meeting of mind shit. Look. All aboard, the captain's on deck, flowing tighter than the grip that's wrapped around the neck of my people by this government that shows us no respect. That's why I'm holding no bars when I get a little vexed. Don't look so perplexed. You knew this was coming. You expect the consequences if that mouth stays running. Now, rule number one, always back the talk, cause I'm down for the games. Don't take me for no spool. Man, will cause internal drama like air in your veins. Son, he's here to change the game. This is a black flag reign. There's a fist on the front to show you pussies we ain't the same as them terrorist cells that the media's been portraying. No surrender, no retreat, and that's what we stand for. You wave the white flag, me and mines, and take your hands off. This is a righteous standoff, we're not backing down. I'm done for the talk and let me squeeze a couple rounds.
All aboard, it's BlackSon and D.A. And in this freight, if he's the captain, I'm the quartermaster. I'm the bar you're after, believe I'm Mars' father. Go arts for the drama, my bullets will pierce your Prada. Low down and rugged, incredible, but you already knew this. Deekus the general, paragraphical pugilist, pathological lunatic. No father meant no armor, no armor meant no arms to barter and changing them blows. Silly dog, I froze cause I saw death behind him. Saw a face that was frightening, begging me to do it. Government agencies watching, they plotting, but not on my crew. We're too double old, too cold behind the rifle. Don't slip a trip, I send them old men running. Millionaire stare, but believe I got nothing. Well, nothing you 5 and you in, cause all I have is me. So D with the key, EST, believe.
Powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse. What will your verse be?
Let me travel back where Abraham started in Ur, and follow him to Canaan where the covenant birth. Let me learn from Zoroaster, ancient cosmology. Teach me about the zodiac and where we fit in astronomy. Let Hipparchus explain to me the precession of the equinox. I wanna understand how the moon and stars affecting us. I need to know my place where I stand in the universe. I need to understand what to expect in Aquarius. So take me to Babylonia, 30 degrees of separation, 12 months in the year, 12 signs of the constellation. 360 makes a perfect rotation, but 72 years, 1 degree in the gestation. That's why the men behind the Masons built their society on longevity, and patience is a sign that they're robbing in all of our faces. They're trying to hide all the places from which that taught us the basics, to keep the evil that they made when nature tries to replace it. I tried to escape, I didn't think I could face it, so I took a trip back to meditate with the Buddha, where my master cleared my mind to see the things that I couldn't, to show me the truth in a time when I shouldn't, to inspire me to do more, so I know my fruit's ripe for the pudding. And now's the right time for the revolution, with this change in the stars. No retreat, no surrender, the future is ours. Black flag.
If we wanna see a brighter tomorrow, put a stop to all the sorrow. Gotta start now, there ain't no time to borrow. You follow, fuck YOLO, cause that shit is hollow. Shit is hollow. Shit is hollow tomorrow. If we wanna see a brighter tomorrow, put a stop to all the sorrow. Gotta start now, there ain't no time to borrow. You follow, fuck YOLO, cause that shit is hollow. Shit is hollow. Shit is hollow tomorrow. From the darkness comes the light, from the black comes the white. 3,500 years in the same fight, we're still in the same plight. Grey suits descendants of the ones that own the ships, with global larceny and lots of lies on their lips. We ain't in the same gang no more, like the Bloods and the Crips. The same war, a different battle, spits the bullets in clips. I'm trying to stack your chips. 99% in one, 1% in the other. Far from heaven sent, too late to repent, so run for cover. Damage and harm done to many by the evil one. We're here to make the change and make the evil run. We know your weakness, so your time's soon done. Dude, you've had your fun, so bang goes the gun. Your own fear controls you. Who else could hold you? Everything we had you wanted to control. True. Don't know shit about sharing or jack shit about caring. Nostrils flaring, we're more than just about what we're wearing. It's gonna take some daring, espionage for impairing. Checkmate these bastards, let them know they ain't scaring. My people need to know, if not then I'll show what's gonna take and how far we're gonna have to go. Babe bro, cause it's about to blow. Sharing a bit of knowledge through the flow. If we wanna see a brighter tomorrow, put a stop to all the sorrow. Gotta start now, there ain't no time to borrow. You follow, fuck YOLO, cause that shit is hollow. Shit is hollow. Shit is hollow tomorrow. If we wanna see a brighter tomorrow, put a stop to all the sorrow. Gotta start now, there ain't no time to borrow. You follow, fuck YOLO, cause that shit is hollow. Shit is hollow.
Look,
shit is hollow
I'm on
tomorrow.
that million-mile journey, but I don't know my destination. My path is being lit by the stars in the constellations, but my vision's being blocked by pollution and the smog. So I'm stuck in this dimension and can't reach the gods. Too many radio waves are interfering with our frequencies. We wonder why mentals break down so frequently. You're trying to stay afloat while drowning in iniquities. I'm on the search for truth, so it's wise to try and stick with me. But this ain't it for me. My cup is half full and overflowing at the brim. Is something I can't do. There's way more knowledge than years. The maths don't add up, so grasp all the truth you can before the tomb slams shut. Food for food feeds my hunger while I walk this earth, lost in divine contemplation since the day of my birth. I've always known my worth, and that number is infinite. My parents were poor, but made greatness when they were intimate. I answer intricate to the simplest of questions, pick brains of all scholars, so I learn them lessons. I earn my blessings, cause best believe they're not given. If you cheat to win the game, best believe that's not winning. Who am I kidding? You're lacking understanding. You're bred in Great Britain where they thrive on underhanding. You try to test the balance of anyone that's standing. It's time to win the second half. Come on, brothers, put your hands in.
If we wanna see a brighter tomorrow, put a stop to all the sorrow. Gotta start now, there ain't no time to borrow. You follow, fuck YOLO, cause that shit is hollow. Shit is hollow. Shit is hollow tomorrow. If we wanna see a brighter tomorrow, put a stop to all the sorrow. Gotta start now, there ain't no time to borrow. You follow, fuck YOLO, cause that shit is hollow. Shit is hollow. Shit is hollow tomorrow. If we wanna see a brighter tomorrow, put a stop to all the sorrow. Gotta start now, there ain't no time to borrow. You follow, fuck YOLO, cause that shit is hollow. Shit is hollow. Shit is hollow tomorrow. If we wanna see a brighter tomorrow, put a stop to all the sorrow. Gotta start now, there ain't no time to borrow. You follow, fuck YOLO, cause that shit is hollow. Shit is hollow. Shit is hollow tomorrow. Shit is hollow. Shit is hollow tomorrow. Shit is hollow tomorrow. Shit is hollow tomorrow.
Words and language. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Round and round we go, the same old bullshit. Random statements being made with no attempts to prove it. Illuminati, the Masons, the Christians, the pagans, they all want the same thing, to ultimately slave men. Keep us in a playpen where freedom is a myth. We're sold the dream of equality and necessity's a wish. The gods, they bless me with a gift. Behold my superpower. I scribe what's inside, a few thousand bars an hour. The sights of me, your hearts will cower like the coming of a judgment. Elevate your heart rate like a high of some substance. I'm a yost to the pupils in the face of the sun. At 6,000 Kelvin, you more than get bun. I like my truth well done, but I will serve it raw. I'm chefing up food for thought, but I don't supply the fork. But I will supply the head, but if you want it through a straw, I'm saying, fuck Mr. Bumble, Mr. Black will give you more. I'm dropping them bombs, I'm back on my bullshit. The temple of truth, I'm right at the pulpit. I'm talking that bullshit. Did he really say that? I'm not repeating nothing, come and check me on the playback. I'm dropping them bombs, I'm back on my bullshit. The temple of truth, I'm right at the pulpit. I'm talking that bullshit. Did he really say that? I'm not repeating nothing, come and check me on the playback.
My pen blesses pads like cunt hairs. Always, ink's ever running like all day. The painters are in. Few can spit bars as dangerous as him. You see, I'm locking the whole track, the beat ain't letting me in. It's that big lit rummy talk, funny and grin. No doubting on the fire that resided within. Fucker, I'm full of fire like a vessel from God. You see, my progression was odd. I had to be pushed to begin with a rap style that was nervous, but my verse with word with Wordsworth, itching like my nerves hurt, cause I needed to say something. Win or lose fighting was my only fucking option. Hustle like singer through oxen, or will the beast. I am no priest, but I'm talking like a preacher, a truth seeker, enchanted by the black creature from the Black Lagoon. This goon can get deeper, dropping bombs like Hiroshima. Atomic flow on a feature.
I'm dropping them bombs, I'm back on my bullshit. The temple of truth, I'm right at the pulpit. I'm talking that bullshit. Did he really say that? I'm not repeating nothing, come and check me on the playback. I'm dropping them bombs, I'm back on my bullshit. The temple of truth, I'm right at the pulpit. I'm talking that, ooh shit, did he really say that? I'm not repeating nothing, come and check me on the playback. It's that explosiveness, slap you out of hopelessness. The right hook is coming and you didn't even notice it. I'ma hold this shit down like I'm gravity with psychotropic bars that be damaging your sanity. You can do this here for vanity. I'm having some fun, like letting a chimp loose with a loaded gun. Duck will get hit. Now they're the only options. If you're lacking certain skills, there's no hope for you to stop them. There's no solution to this problem. You're lacking the smarts. I'm a fiend for the information's being said from the start. Once this brain gets a spark, it's like fire to magnesium. Man, I'll blind your raws to change. You won't be seeing it, the pain, you will be feeling it. There's nothing you can do. Bend the knee and pay homage. Reverend Records coming true. 7 sons are on the loop, that means light to all corners. Don't be hyped when we strike from time, we forewarned you. I'm dropping them bombs, I'm back on my bullshit. The temple of truth, I'm right at the pulpit. I'm talking that, ooh shit, did he really say that? I'm not repeating nothing, come and check me on the playback. I'm dropping them bombs, I'm back on my bullshit. The temple of truth, I'm right at the pulpit. I'm talking that, ooh shit, did he really say that? I'm not repeating nothing, come and check me on the playback.
Can you say why America is the greatest country in the world?
Why is it not the greatest country in the world, Professor? That's my answer. There is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. And with a straight face, you're going to tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK.
You got gassed up when Obama got elected and programming injected into the unprotected. A symbol what a black man can achieve if you accept it, cause you rolled up his sleeve, but of course he was selected. Marketed to hip-hop and quotes Jay-Z, so probably he understands the plight of those we see. Hustling on the corners on the land of the free, but understand the presidents don't represent we. We grind hard for the sterling cause it's all about the Lizzie. When time gets tough, we're known to get busy. Whether we lick a bank or shot some O's at the sticky, the vice remains the same. If you love your freedom, do it quickly. And we don't hustle for the dollar, that now makes sense, cause their cents are worth like half our pence. So if our thoughts are a penny, then the dollar is worthless. Just a bunch of green paper stained with the blood of black murders. Black killer icon, am I wrong to question? The image they promote is how most learn their lessons. Their guidance ain't a blessing, lighting hands with crooked noses. They force feed their lies on the bed of bloody roses. Obama didn't do it for we, he ain't us. He dangerous, believe you me, we can't trust any Jew sitting at the head of any table, cause he's serving 2 masters, the bastard ain't stable. This from the cold heart of London, the cause rotten, they done forgotten the systematic problem. Atrocities, philosophies and lies are too often devised for the bottom to confuse the downtrodden. They bottled Aristotle through the throttle to topple the couple stories we had about our people's true struggle. Black hand building cities, Egypt was a clue. The first known universities were built in Timbuktu. Fuck America, I'm a black European, a black human being. I'm more from before what they're conceiving. You think the Greeks were at the dawn of time, and please rewind. I think you'll find that if you check it, it was late evening. And I could tell you about the Dogons and who the Greeks stole from. The crap they scribbled and peddled the truth to you morons. They know right, but teach on containing the masses. Can make knowledge never to be taught in British classes. This is tragic, the tragedy's the cost that we pay. We following the history of the US survey. Know more about MLK than Michael X. You thought I meant Malcolm, your mind perplexed. Deekus bring the knowledge, leave the set in the rest. Could give a flying fuck if I have your respect. Dark days around me, but I've been through worse. To foresee, but never believe that is my curse.
When you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy.
See, I think them police, politician. Me not trust none of them boy, the road boy.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yo, recording, look. Fuck Leo da Vinci, I paint the perfect picture. I'm far from a preacher that will fabricated scripture. This is straight from the heart, only the realest gonna feel this. Contradicting what you're teaching, so it's right, you gotta fear this. A righteous ghetto prophet that don't subscribe to your doctrine. Religion's made to fuck me, so I've had no other option. To show my people that divinity is within, and you lower demons in the cockpit when you're out committing sin. You're overstanding, Elohim is inside you. Stop searching in the sand for them footprints right beside your shoes. Take some ownership and maybe you're fucking prosper. Instead of living on your knees, bowing down to some imposter. Taking to heart a book that's only fit for epic stories that contradicted fiction entwined with divine glory. Scholars before me said shit, but then they regret it. But Deekus, I put my hands up, fuck it, I said it.
Roast the pigs, kick the judge, fuck the system. For them to see our vision, we might end up in the prison. But this is our confession, it's signed and sealed. You don't know we touch the nerve, cause the rhymes is real.
Selfish bastards, synagogue of Satan. Fuck you and those of you that casually rate them. It's filter off, time for lift off. Speak truth to power. I simply can't be another sheep and simply cower. Cometh the hour, they say, cometh the man. And trust me and mine are coming up with our own plan. But first it'll be a blood sport, like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Through lyrics and blam blam, no sham. And about more than moving, just a kilogram. And while I'm on the subject, fam, it's really just a scam. Cause can't trust these devilish bastards, so be on your guard. And I ain't even preaching shit, cause I'm just marking your card. Cause bullets and blades don't give a fuck if you're hard. And if you don't wind up dead, fam, wind up permanently scarred, feathered and tarred. And if it's from rap, permanently barred. Time to reclaim the shit from the weirdos, cause fuck it, I said it.
Roast the pigs, kick the judge, fuck the system. For them to see our vision, we might end up in the prison. But this is our confession, it's signed and sealed. You don't know we touch the nerve, cause the rhymes is real.
Yo, fuck Malcolm, fuck Martin, forgive Marcus. I said it before, fuck America regardless. Fuck the marketing that's harbouring sadistic plans. Forced advertising got us buying out Semitic clans. Fuck a Lee and Foreman, the jungle rumble tumbled. The truth of Patrice's fate was hidden while Mobutu mumbled. Rosa sat on buses for so-called civil justice. Am I the first to put my hand up so we can discuss this? This ain't no disrespect, but all I see is flaws. My seniors in the media got me believing my history's yours. Jim Crow paused by a constitutional clause. No talk of the Moors or those that came before. I was a trapped West African, sold by the Vatican, the product of a sellout chief's underhand shenanigans. And this is how I see it. I might live to regret. My people may turn against me, but fuck it, I said it.
Roast the pigs, kick the judge, fuck the system. For them to see our vision, we might end up in the prison. But this is our confession, it's signed and sealed. You don't know we touch the nerve, cause the rhymes is real. Roast the pigs, kick the judge, fuck the system. For them to see our vision, we might end up in the prison. But this is our confession, it's signed and sealed. You don't know we touch the nerve, cause the rhymes is real.
We don't have a boost of bomb by ass that thing for talk about. Young bomber car thing we're going to talk is we've got them.
To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die.
I write my rhymes with the ferocity, I'll never be late. I still rule over this land to the present day. And I started here long before Alexander the Great. They say they worship volcanoes, yet they understood the essence. You gotta live a life of pain so you can understand the lessons. But only in death the righteous will receive the blessings. I was pushing the human race for scientific gain. Then you started to convince the world that your theories was fact. But it ain't, cause the theory's only relevant to your perception of the evidence. Based on the theory of another man's guess and questioning. It's evident only a few will pledge allegiance. The rest will try to lead the masses to burn with the heathens. It was written, my words but you can't hear it. Too busy fighting over man-handled inscriptions. Read between the lines to find the path that's been hidden, to keep it from yourself and the reason for existing. Don't try to comprehend and find the thing you think you're missing. You're purposely restricted in your spiritual wisdom. The battle for the world won't start on the streets. The war is taking place in the minds of the masters and the meeks. Watch the man that doesn't speak. Deception runs deep, the all-seeing eye provoking. Deviant deeds, planting the seeds of greed with money from forests of trees, while they take away your rare and promote tobacco to breathe. I wipe the brow of my sleeve. The pressure is rising, I can feel the heat beneath me. Slowly it creeps, same time my mother weeps. What do we do? Living in this fractured world, we need to bond like glue and speak truth to the lost who ain't got a clue. Save it to the slave minds, mocked as a fool.
Yeah, times are changing, masses slowly re-engaging. Seeing equality first and left, bloody raging. Politicians not gauging the real state of the nation. Life shit, so through sports, drugs and sex we seek elation. Corporations running amok, devaluating stock. What a fucking shock, what a crop. The black market or the black rock. You tell me who should really be up in the dock for crimes against humanity. And how long we gonna continue with this insanity? Loss of so much, and morals seem to be the casualty of the insatiable ones causing your fatality. It stays the same cause regardless of your locality, race, creed or religion, atheist, Muslim or Christian. Them dudes done put the fix in, fuck things beyond recognition. So we the people in turn need that ignition. From a small spark to a flame, no more lives lost in vain. No more playing it tame, it's time we bring the pain and the noise. Show them that we're men now, not just boys. Once the work is done, then we can get back to playing with the toys. But until then, we gotta strap up, clap up and tap up. No longer are we lemons, merely getting slapped up. Keep your trap shut, with your ears wide open. Take heed, cause you're not giving your all is what they're hoping. Learn your lessons and apply it to your life. Avoid the strife, cause that same life is a precious balance on the edge of a knife.
Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Surprise guys, it's WizeGuyz, we're setting it straight. Too many shit, rappers eating, so we're snatching all plates. You've already got too much, one man's out here starving. So I deem you not worthy of the stakes that you're carving. Commandeer in your vehicle and throw you in the street. Your rhyme shines like a matchstick, I'm glowing on the beat. Why they think they call me son, you shine infinite heat. So when real people bump this, it stays on repeat. It's not incredible feat to spit real truth. So why these dudes fabricate when they step in the booth? They're not happy with themselves, they're trying to be somebody else. Then they're lying in their pockets from grim fairy tales. Why don't you tell it like it is? You're a weak, timid nerd. And when I see you on the street, we can reason on the curb. Real recognize real, and I can only see my brothers. But we're blocked on all sides by house niggy bloodsuckers. I'm tired of these fuckers, pardon my French. I've been living in the sewer, I'm not loving the stench. The rats and the crabs run around in abundance. And them no-mannered youngsters high up that substance, going to Hell Street dreaming with nights in their feet. Cause niggas glorify the life that's not right on the street. This shit is peak and it will get worse. But to create that kind of change, it takes more than a verse.
Rhyme I'ma hit 'em with more than a verse. It's Deekus, Aurelius, the verbal killer they curse. It's Deekus, Aurelius, the verbal killer they cool. Thinking I'm fool, watching them coming off worse. My rap flows biblical, have been quoting in church. Church workers testifying to the truth of my work. Painting pictures with my scriptures, putting bodies in hearse. Preachers say my rhymes comfort while they're throwing in dirt. Just another false prophet, don't follow my lead. My problems with greed led to me bagging these beads. Bagging beads are cracked round at magnificent speeds. The phone line was popping, I was serving these fiends. And these fiends were affecting my profits. A gullible congregation full of pussies and puppets. These muppets got me pulling strings, arrow with bow. I'm targeting their third eye, killing them slow. I'm targeting what they're harboring, their minds is the target. Propaganda got them gassed up, DA just spark it. I'm not an artist, this is the poisonous pain. The poison's in the brush strokes, wrap that in the frame. Hang out up in the poisonous wool, you feel faint. I don't deal with them straight. Deekus, Aurelius went from sinner to saint. You tell me what it is, I'll tell you what it ain't.
Lyrical drive-by, fuck the wheel, give me the passenger. I buck shots, blah, blah. Fuck all your managers. I'll start at the bottom to destroy the foundations and they waste to the stroke. You see, I ain't got the patience. I ain't talking about one man, I ain't talking about two. You can't call us a gang, we don't roll like a crew. We're a political party, more like a nation. We're coming like an army, prepare for invasion of the body and the mind. Snatch your subconscious and fill it with rhyme. That's where the powers lie, not money and land, because it changes with time. I see we floor the perfect being with violence and crime. I can't understand putting money over your family. You shit weak courts accepting pleas of insanity. I'll put a man in a hole, give a fuck if it's sanitary. Let's say I'm too old to be acting so childishly. Ain't you too posh to be acting so savagely? Guess not, you never stop using people as category. Slavery's a game that they're playing more tactfully. Underpaid jobs, even the boss ain't happy. See, 50% tax, paying MP salary to see the flaws which lie in modern society. Be playing with our lives, it's a sad reality, and you'll only get a martyr if you try to silence me.
Cause ain't none of us that's perfect. That's cause most don't go on circumspect. motive suspect, but what did I expect? Most of you will see through like fucking perspex, but I can't judge another without judging myself, so I tend not to, as I find it good for my health. Move silent but hit deadly, Metal Gear stealth. Minds are open now, cause I used to be solely about the wealth, solely about the shine, solely about the bling. But now I'm about revolution in this blood clot ting, and I ain't using it as an excuse, but the fix was in, and it was pretty damn obvious that we weren't meant to win. But change was always possible long as the world still spin. Done turning cheeks and taking it on the chin. Time to embrace our imperfections, reflect on our reflections. Look at the man in the mirror, is he using his weapons to their best use? Is he really using his juice? If you have their ear informed with something they can use, we've all been schooled by these same deadly Jews. A corrupt system, my people's manipulated, molded, indoctrinated by the evil, sidetracked, consuming from these same deadly peoples, committing crimes against humanity, well hidden evils. Hate you and mock you, see you merely as chattel, using the flaws instilled in you to undermine you in battle.
No weed, no liquor, certainly no guns. All I do is make money using zeros and ones. I love a good journey, so I have to take a passenger. But many times I highlight that I'm a flawed character. Before I take on the criticism that they give, I consider the conditions and the places that we live. When the grey matter's codified, I look them in the eye and teed up their responses and give them this reply. Who told you Monday was the first day of the week? Who said slow breathing in the evening was the signal to sleep? Who said that money is equated to your physical worth? Who said that drugs provide healing every time that you hurt? Who said that people in power can give the help that we need? How comes we never have enough when are attracted to greed? How come they tell us what to buy and we don't run out and stock it? How come the money that they print and never reaches our pocket? How come they say there's no God and if there is, he's yourself? And now the main antagonist to this just preach about wealth. But can't we organize finance but can organize a rave? Talk for my youth to spend more than we save. Told that our worth is contained in fine raiment. The pinnacle success is to provide entertainment. Contracts and deals is 360 as a whole. You want any greater than you're offering your soul. Told everything you know, so who's got control? This tree has bad fruit, it's been cursed from the root. You're eating, then you're beating, and your purpose to recruit. If you're looking for a sign, then you certainly have missed it. Especially if you seem to think your flaws aren't existing. Nothing aren't perfect, but should never be this bad. We believe we're going somewhere, I believe we're going mad. That's about it.
Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
You see, the world keeps turning regardless of us, and we'll keep learning regardless of them. Rule talk, I'll eat one of the hardest of them. Make a killer crop, man, I'm harvesting them. I'ma march with them in a million, no protest. Balaclavas, there's a riot in progress. Know the process. When you come up against a horde of niggas, I'm talking enforcement triggers with the boost. You live it from your spine with a shotgun while getting a semi from the force when you pop one. Fully on, no halfway hearts, can't be stuck in the middle like a halfway mast. So on the march, raise the black flag, so we reverse the order like the king in blackjack. Fools in my head, no slip or backtrack, cause when you're in your zone, ain't nobody can match that. I got bars like my name be claptrap. I ain't talking ovation when I say I'ma clap that, cause 7.76s be my bitches. I give them direction, they give you stitches. Nate never misses, always hit something. Whether it's the hand, rifle or pump ting. If I know one thing, we have to stand tall. Government trying to take my brother damn fool, but I don't play that shit. I'm a handful, never give up before my knees. I'm a damn cool, cause I'ma get out one way or the other. I'm a student from the cold hard streets, motherfucker. Them lessons when I got my scars. Go for liquor store blues like I'm Bruno Mars. Used to be on the path with the jewels and cars. Now I'm on a path higher than the music stars.
Left foot, right foot, march for freedom. Keep talking truth to the non-believers. Too many in power is trying to deceive us. Even the teachers are trying to cheat us, making man feel like they're less than worthless. The black flag kings are here to reverse things. No wait and see attitude, see what the curse brings. We're gunning for everything, so tighten them purse strings. This ain't a million-man march, it's a two-man protest. 100% raw, we're not giving no less. The energy create with the meat in the minds is giving man the truth, cause you seek what you find. You see it's peak at this time, but fuck fairer heights. I reach the top of the mount, I'm prepared to fight. Not scared of the light, don't embody the darkness. The walking dark matter, you know I come with the hardness. Concentrating my smartness, it forced me to focus. Our blood's this revolution that's totally hopeless. Can't liberate with words what they took with force. They came with swords drawn on your arm to talk. This ain't no sport, you fight fire with fire. Then you burn up the rod to the devil maritime. They can call me sire like the king I am. Give a fuck about BlackSon I am. And yes I can unite a whole nation, a common unity. I started with Nathan, back to back we're waving the black flag. Reversing the order, we're kings, that's blackjack. It's war and that's that and of your own design. Now get smashed by the people that you push behind. Take you back to the beginning like a press rewind. The black flag
in the air is a sign of our times. Left foot, right foot, march to freedom. Keep talking truth to the non-believers. Too many in power is trying to deceive us. Even the teachers is trying to cheat us, making man feel like they're less than worthless. The black flag kings are here to reverse things. No wait and see attitude to see what the first brings. We're gunning for everything, so tighten the purse strings. Left foot, right foot, march to freedom. Keep talking truth to the non-believers. Too many in power is trying to deceive us. Even the teachers is trying to cheat us, making man feel like they're less than worthless. The black flag kings are here to reverse things. No wait and see attitude to see what the first brings. We're gunning for everything, so tighten the purse strings.
Yo, you ain't hot at best blood, you lukewarm. Spitting like a madman on a fucking coot farm. Cage rage bra, even though I look calm. Spit the spark to ignite the musical napalm. For the team I took one, now I'm fit to clean. Rap show Essex fam, cause everything I spit scream. Crazy as it seems, trust me bra, shit's mean. Sick team, puff green, shine so no need for sheen. Popping willies like Barry, so you know that my shit you ain't ever fit to carry. I'm way too savvy, original junglist, just like Navi. These pricks are gassing the game like a nasty Nazi. The true criminals and the masses are a patsy, not a pasty. We're more like a brightly coloured patty, Congo natty, like a dread, filling you up with hot lead. The original hothead, quick to pull the thread. Wiser now cause I've got a cooling system. Street educated along with the wisdom. I learned that sometimes it's best to listen, even if you don't share the vision. We're steaming, we're steaming, we're steaming. OSC, get our recordings and my team, them fucking WizeGuyz. We're gonna
Big up Sonny and Vinnie, yeah?
Yo, my brother, salute, black flag. Hold on, bigger bro. I need to pop my cool the rage that's inside strong and start to feel the tool. Wheel spinning on my nerves and making raw on my senses. I stays with a smile, but I'm tired of pretending that I'm not an angry dude. My wrath is relentless, cause my whole life I've been a soldier in the trenches. Promoted to commander, now I'm leading the black flag. If you wanna fight against this thing, he's got you some black bags. You just waste products of our food for food. Destined to be garbage cause your moves are short. These tiny little sparrows are food for the hook. Get pierced by the talons, no spoon or a fork. We bought rum for the pork, exposing little maggots. You're the wrong kind of person, undercover snake faggot. I'm not gonna have it this way, those ain't taking over. Convert my energy into action before it takes me supernova. We're steaming, we're steaming, we're steaming. Yeah, recordings. Those fucking WizeGuyz.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
WizeGuyz in the building.
I know you gonna dig this.
That's right.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the
Vinnie
volume.
on this one with my man Deekus, Aurelius. You know what time it is. Let's go. You know I'm going all in. You see my oldest son's 7. I live far from a righteous life, still trying to reach heaven. Cause Lars taught me that God love the hood niggas. He be with us in the prisons and he take time to listen to the struggles we've been living. See the past that we've been tripping, but we're never gonna give in. Where's the change we was promised for our children? and it's been on the table 20 years since Puck dropped in. And just because you stopped him, we won't forget the problem. So how we gonna solve them? They want us in the streets, broken semi-auto smoking, adapted to this life, see I'm never gonna choke. And we're gonna keep it strong, revolutionize the program. I'm not talking about boycotting the taxes, I'm talking about destroying the pyramidal system that wants to trap, clap and rappers. I ain't nothing like these rappers, I'm an activist, a free man, a wrench in the clockwork, fuck your politics and free scam. It's time for liberation, so fly your black flags from the pavement and represent the revolution across all the continents and nations. Let's make our voice heard, let me hear what you saying. It's time for liberation, so fly your black flags from the pavement and represent the revolution across all the continents and nations. Let's make our voice heard. Yo, Deep, what you saying, fam?
I'm going in on this one, this strong. The verse from the first don, who first writes his first wrongs. I burst from furious bars and fire worse ones. They're ducking cause they nothing and they're bluffing cause their nerves gone. No heart, but happy to be known as heartless. Talk breeds regardless, you fake fucks are harmless. I find it funny cause you ain't making money, but talk like you make moves like a king. Pawn your luck is the takeover, black flags, black things in black bags. You're a bad man on Twitter, ending threats with hashtags. I've been good, I've been bad, spent a few months in rehab, but I'm too smart to get stuck, so tough luck, you dumb fucks. WizeGuyz in the vanguard, we run this town. Flood the streets with killer flow, killer verb, killer sound. Murder on these cold roads, fake rappers are dead. Revolution started, spark the bloodshed.
It's time for liberation, so fly your black flags from the pavement and represent the revolution across all the continents and nations. Let's make our voice heard, let me hear what you saying. It's time for liberation, so fly your black flags from the pavement and represent the revolution across all the continents and nations. Let's make our voice heard, let me hear what you saying. Let me hear what you saying. Let me hear what you saying.
La la la. Yeah, we them underdogs. We them underdogs. We them underdogs. We them underdogs. I'm still an underdog even though they know I go hard. So I gotta go all in and this is where it starts. I ain't living in the past, now new things have run. I love living fast and I don't wanna die young. But if I don't try, I don't know what could ever become. I'm trying to be number one, I'm a man on a mission. And if it ain't realness, I ain't trying to listen. Fuck the system, black flags in the air, yeah, it's going down. I was born with a plastic spoon in my mouth and I was raised like Robin Hood in the South. Now I'm grown and finding out what life be all about. And if crime didn't pay, told me why am I here now? I'm still paving my own way, I ain't asking for no handouts. Always sees my team till I'm committed to the ground. You see you fucking with the balls whenever I be around. Being or be nothing, that's the motto for now. Yeah, yeah, we them underdogs. We them underdogs, yeah. We them underdogs. We them underdogs, yeah, yeah. We them underdogs. We them underdogs, yeah, yeah. We them underdogs. We them underdogs.
We're the underdogs, and I'm the underboss. Skinny, blizzy, black floss. Change coming at all costs. 500 years lost, and trust we're still losing. Fight back or stay a slave, I know which one I'm choosing. Still boy trotter, every day I can stay up, never losing. Cause I'm the type to sneak the times two in. Now tell me who goes in. OSC, we're going win with no hype and no din. Game changes in the game swing. Take it all, now I'd leave you minus your bling. Black flag legacy's gonna be longer than Ming. We're the gods of this thing. Slick been giant with so much I'm tapped power. They say cometh the man, cometh the hour. And our hour draws ever nearer. Seeing it all clear, I see the fire in the eyes of my people. So you're right to fear, bruh. Underdog status soon to be switched. Majorly glitch, bitch.
Yeah, yeah. We them underdogs. We them underdogs, yeah. We them underdogs. We them underdogs, yeah, yeah. We them underdogs. We them underdogs, yeah, yeah. We them underdogs. them underdogs.
It's the black man, flying the black flag. Treat me like an underdog, I'll wrap you in a black bag. I've turned militant, I'm tired of being fucked with. Back me to a corner, run and mash you pricks to custard. It burns like mustard cause you think it will never happen. The revolution's here, I'm pleased to say it's more than rapping. It's time to excel in your knowledge and your word. They see you as a monkey, silly fucker, ain't you heard? I'm not part of the herd. I'm more like the shepherd. If you need to protect the flock, I'm in the bag with all the weapons. No time for hot stepping, man's been pushed enough. If you wanna do me something, then I'll call your bluff. You against me is like a pebble in the ocean. It may make a splash, but I probably wouldn't notice. So it's totally hopeless to step to the giant. I put you underdog, so don't even try it.
Yeah, we them underdogs. We them underdogs. Yeah, we them underdogs. We them underdogs. Yeah, we them underdogs. We them underdogs. Yeah. We them underdogs. We them underdogs. One, two, REV. Yeah, nothing to lose. I've heard all the talk about the victory as won. Now I'm wondering where a part of my life is really gone. Because I refuse to live a lie and didn't die till my conscience tried to hold the hope, but all I see around is nonsense. People saying one thing, encouraging all the other. Now I see the truth and see the struggles of my brother. Want to bring the help, that's why I made the big decision. And nothing can tend to change my family's position. People say they love me, I see it all as self. Cause at the end of every day, they only thinking of themselves. As long as I have a promise and they're feeling alright. Revs left to trot the home with no gas, no light. All I see for me is really all I have left. Temporals are soon to perish, then all I have is death. But if God's promised life, then he's promised to me. The mind of cognifies just the soul to agree. Cause I got nothing to lose. You may still have something to choose, but I got nothing to lose. Beaten on all sides, got nothing left to bruise. I got nothing to lose. My walls an afterthought like yesterday's news. I got nothing to lose. You may still have something to choose. I find I can't sleep because I lost the will to dream. Virtues diluted by my low self-esteem. Unless the extroverts to make the wrongs right. And all they ever seem to do is make a highlight. And they think they're great because they're artful like the tape. And RV's a reader because they can't really relate. Record keepers evil, so I'll always clear the slate. No love or relations, but you calling me your mate. My private times are fine, you find the RV will escape. My creative purpose will get me through the straight gate. Time is relative, so please define late. If occurrence and the currents are innate, then you bait. Trust me, I ain't got no time to wait. Dinner party done and it's time to clear the plate. Swept the ramp clear so that my walls can roll. Stones a hard pillow to find, but it's a rest for my soul. Never ever asked much, weren't sure what I get. But I poured it all my heart and now I feel regret. But if you understand me and you've seen what I've seen, you will marvel at the comics, I ain't bursting at the seams. I got nothing to lose. You may still have something to choose, but I got nothing to lose. Beaten on all sides, got nothing left to bruise. I got nothing to lose. My walls an afterthought like yesterday's news. I got nothing to lose. You may still have something to choose, but I got nothing to lose. Beaten on all sides, got nothing left to bruise. I got nothing to lose. My walls an afterthought like yesterday's news. I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose.
I told you. You die for that. You should have gone for the head. What'd you do?
Yeah. Listen, look. I'm back to lay the smackdown lyricists for the people. Something con eye level for those staring at steeples. Forget the roots of all evil. There's way more at stake. This is shark infested waters and you all obey. But a megalodon has emerged with a taste for great whites. There's no attacks from below, it descends from a great height. Doesn't make for a great fight, but I do love a sneak attack. The tools I was blessed with, so you know I'm gonna be using that. I'm moving like I'm skinny black. in and out. Creating the perfect empire, what the dark side about. We on the NOA, no opinions allowed. The facts are right here, leave your beliefs in the clouds. There's no agree to disagree, you're getting forced. There's some truth to many liars on the mic, so I've been forced in the booth. Now watch me get loose like I drank a crate of rose. A bag of the sticky, and I'm saying what they won't say, because the shit they do say is the deadliest gases. Paralyzes the mind, promotes inertia in masses. I hope you follow my flashes. I'm dangerous with the words, this is assault on your ears, and I'm armed with some verbs. Infiltrate your cerebellum, spark a charge in them nerves. You know that reaching for the stars and just reserved for the birds. That notion is absurd to put them dreams into action. Employ your laser vision, cut through the distractions.
This change is coming, and it's in high definition.
HD TVs, but your thoughts are analog. Living in the glass box, shit's getting raw. Heart thoughts are digital, big visions clear and clinical.
Change is coming, and it's in high definition.
HD TVs, but your thoughts are analog. Living in the glass box, shit's getting raw. Heart thoughts are digital, big visions clear and clinical.
The rhyme pro, delivering flows until I'm cold. I've been stuck on equation and I think I cracked the code. Now watch me break the mold, cause I strive for solution. You've been fixating on the problems, then wonder why you're losing. Stubborn stance you're choosing, promoting action. Claims say you got a grip but lacking in traction, not even a fraction. Skating with no eyes, you're happily going nowhere. To me, that's no life, so you see, it's so right we unsettle society. Nothing really comes good from too much variety. There's something on the horizon, my senses are humming. I suggest you head for shelter, cause the
change is coming.
Sick thoughts combined, sublime. When I rhyme, this time there's no crime. It's a purge, a papered line. Like there's black ink spilling. Like I'm murdering this rhythm. Like I'm yearning for the vermin. Deserving of this killing. Couldn't care about the idle hands, and black said it hurt more. When worried about the turf war, until it came to dead. Or now mom's crying, son's missing. Souls are blade in the kitchen. Rare was with him. Please Lord forgive him. One bad decision, now they're doing life in prison. I told them fuck America, but them silly fools wouldn't listen. Said my bars are too heavy for weak minds to absorb. But I know the man that idle hands work for when ignored.
This change is coming, and it's in high definition.
HD TVs, but your thoughts are analog. Living in the glass box, shit's getting raw. Heart thoughts are digital, big visions clear and clinical.
Change is coming, and it's in high definition.
HD TVs, but your thoughts are analog. Living in the glass box, shit's getting raw. Heart thoughts are digital, big visions clear and clinical.
Black flag. Look, I'm still looking in the toilet, fam, seeing shit clearly. A liar's nightmare, fabricator's gonna fear me. You can't get near me when I'm draped in a black flag. I'm fighting for the weak, you would think I was Batman, the Dark Knight. A spotting devils, I'm alright. Them fools get left cause they lean to the far right. How you gonna survive off of greed and envy? The world's going to hell cause your seeds are plenty. Beast hearts are empty, they always wanted more. They're stacking all the pennies, there's no pounds for the poor. They're playing dirty with this war like dropping nukes in Japan. Just goes to show there's no remorse when it comes to furthering plans. I'm not a subservient man, so forget what you learned. Put your hands on the sun, then you're gonna get burnt. The tables ain't turned, but they're done at 180. No retreat, no surrender, watch my brothers go crazy. When I wave the black flag, see my bar brothers go crazy. See my bar brothers go crazy. Band together and we fight for peace. With the sword, swing it hard and we slay the beast.
That's right. Guess who's back? Still smell the weed on my clothes. Them same clothes are done to battle these foes. Gotham's black night, feel the power of the flag's might. Raps tight, like little pebbles of V or off-white. It's regardless of the plight, call it a night. If one or all the bar brothers are in sight, cause it's on sight. Pull your gloves on tight, ding ding, square up to center of the ring. 1, 2, 3 combo, then a quick good night. Like Burbeck or Sphinx, we're sitting proud like the Sphinx. Armor's got no chinks, maybe a few dents, but never critical cause our opponents are too dense. Top the fence, if you're looking for some real common sense. The wise guys are them guys, so you're right to look tense. But for my bar brothers, I'm coming for a little more, a lot more than recompense.
When I wave the black flag, see my bar brothers go crazy. See my bar brothers go crazy. Band together and we fight for peace. Grip the sword, swing it hard and we slay the beast.
Just another artist, Placing my rage on the page, how can I start this? Just doing it regardless, the outcome, never to be outdone by any. Cause you understand, I'm that heavy. A storyteller soul, let me tell you my puzzle. Tell you about my lifetimes, let me tell you my struggle. See, I used to sell that product on more than a couple. And if it wasn't for my fam, then it's that I'd trouble. Cause it's that I'd bubble. Don't question if I'm honest or not. When the little you know about my life already forgot. And the most of what you heard was only part of the plot. I can find you to my bars like the others cannot. I can find you in the dark, see I feed off your energy. So any threat you're sending me better be of a pedigree. Cause the remedies come with punches and black flags, E100.
When I wave the black flag, see my bar brothers go crazy. See my bar brothers go crazy.
Band together and we fight for peace. Grip the sword, swing it hard and we slay the beast.
I got the same old attitude from back in the day. Still up on the road, still smoking the haze. Still getting dough, still stuck up in my ways. Until my money goes up, my life will never change. Drematic Lynch, that's the new name. Going in full steam for the money and the fame. Always see we gonna take over the game. So jump on the train, nigga, I'm the locomotive. The only motive, be getting paid. Got to where I am on my own, I'm self-made. I look death in the eyes many a days. Luckily the Lord spared my life so I can live to say, if you ain't getting cake, come out my way. And if you're getting cake, you better hide it away. Cause I ain't living lavish, nigga, I got hunger pains. Shit's tragic, nigga, I will let it rain.
When I wave the black flag, see my bar brothers go crazy. See my bar brothers go crazy.
Band together and we fight for peace. Grip the sword, swing it hard and we slay the beast.
See, it's been a few weeks I separated from these streets, but this lust I have inside makes me want another piece. Even more when times are hard and I'm trying to raise some peace. Contradict myself at every angle, trying to promote peace. With my bar brothers we speak wisdom, not like the others talking greasy on the tracks, but they don't really want the ruckus. There's nothing out there to stop us, claiming to pop the poppers, but shook so you carry choppers. Punk swing a little skunk, now they thinking they top shotters. We wise guys, we nice, drinks on ice, mature from the street life. See we bees alright, check the life, see the lessons, check the bars, hit the message, stop guessing and start to question. It's time that we started repping each other, cause as one we're a weapon. So we stand tall and stand together, go crazy and pop the fists in the AR and wave that black flag like you just don't care.
When I wave the black flag, see my bar brothers go crazy. See my bar brothers go crazy.
Band together and we fight for peace. Grip the sword, swing it hard and we slay the beast.
R3, V3, R3, NT. Business with the black flag. Skills we got plenty. We'll fight to the finish. No room for defeat because we know there's no victory. Found in retreat. The black reverend will empower those to reach for the stars. 66 books into 16 bars. Anything is possible as long as you believe. So don't grieve. Make your life flow as easy as you breathe. I put down the excuses in the PS3 controller. Launch my own business now. I'm a true holy roller with the prayers of the saints and the support of the friends. SD Harris Law's been snapping with the lens. A means to an end or an ends to a means. Never give up and you will fulfill your dreams. Any negatives, throw them in a black bag. And when you reach your own summit, you can wave the black flag.